Welcome back to another episode of Ace Attorney. Last time we were here, we continued our courtroom shenanigans, and we just narrowly won the last uh, trial. And we're going to be continuing our investigation to try to help good old Mr. Will Powers try to not, get convicted and thrown in a prison cell. So, it's kind of the goal. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry. Oh, that's Maya talking. Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya. I have to do her voice again. Oh boy. So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yep, pretty much. That's really, really bad and disgusting and, probably shouldn't be a thing, given that would just lead to a lot of innocent people getting convicted and just completely thrown in jail because they don't have enough time to investigate, and the prosecutors can just use that and just throw innocent people in jail. So good job, whatever country this is. Well, we've no time to waste. Alright, let's talk to her. The Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? And that's what we have to find out. The director's alibi. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Fucking hell, why do I eat before these videos, man? It just keeps happening. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where that trailer is. What? Was Maya always excitable? Any ideas? Maybe she's whacked the fuck out because she was channeling Mia for so long. Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP? WP, Powers, right. Alright then, let's get, I didn't mean to press that. Backspace is the button you're looking for. Alright, the detention center. Let's go talk to WP. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. For some reason I'm British all of a sudden. Because I get all of my voices confused. Ha 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 ha! That was the worst laugh I've ever done. That's definitely up there with worst laughs I've ever done. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Alright, let's talk to you. Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. And what? Nothing, forget it. I've only heard rumors, anyhow. I kind of want to hear more about those rumors, since, the assistant girl earlier, she said that the producer was involved in something, and she couldn't talk about it, and I don't know what it was. And Will Power seems to know exactly what that is, so... Sean Carrier. Director Manella, can you tell me anything about Mr. Manella? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. Fucking burped again. But something in the style caught Vasquez's eyes. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everybody knows the name Sal Manella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Given how much he eats, I'm surprised he doesn't have salmonella. I'm sorry, you can give me -2 for that one. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Ooh, what a zinger. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Well, we both know they've been there 5 years, around at the same time, and well, that's about it. So I guess we'll just go back to the studios. There's nowhere else to go. Oh, Miss Oldbag, my least favorite voice. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think our guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You're always obsessed with these donuts. I'm surprised you're not 500 pounds, my sweet Jesus. You eat, you die. Woo, she's alive! Oh, thank God. Why'd she have to be alive? I was hoping she died. I was hoping she just ran so hard she just fucking croaked. Anyway, producer Vasquez. I was wondering about D. Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. She always gets her way, Sonny. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Director Manella, can I ask you about Sal Manella, the director? Sal, he's a soft, pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. That's kind of weird, but alright. He was creeping on Maya when we first saw her. Guy's a total weirdo, honestly. I hope I never see him again. Huh? Why would anybody be like treating... God damn it, it's happening again, Nick. Fuck. Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? I got through there in the end. It took me a minute, but I did it. That doesn't make any sense. I don't fucking know, dude. I am mental today. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? I can't stop laughing. I don't know why. It's like when actors fucking screw up on a line and they're just chuckling to themselves. Anyway. No, it doesn't, my, Mr. Hammer. About Mr. Hammer. Oh, I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. Oh man, this is a game where you can say pissed. That's cool. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Alright, she got real defensive on that one, but we're just probably gonna move on. Alright, outside Studio 1. Oh boy, I wonder who awaits us here. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume, and he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why?
I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything to examine around here, so we're just gonna move to outside studio 2. Hi, Dave Vasquez.
Hey Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello.
How do you know who she is? You never saw her. You are being channeled by Mia.
H-E-double-O. H-E-L-L-O.
Maya, you should at least try to be polite. What did I say? Did I say double O? So that would just be you. I don't know why I said that. I just realized that like a few minutes. Okay. I mean, honestly, that's probably in character for Maya, so we're just gonna roll with it. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Mr. Hammer.
Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and...
Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you.
Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Oh dear. Alright, what about Will Powers?
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai.
Well, you can always get a new actor for the Steel Magistrate, I guess. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
You did it! Nick, she did it! She's the killer! My fey blood speaks to me! I know it!
For all I know, she might be right. But my suspicion still lies on Salmonella, but I feel like he's too obvious with how much of a creep he is. So I feel like they wouldn't make it that obvious, so if it's not Will Powers, the final candidate kinda is D. Vasquez. Oh dear. Director Manella, I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Okay, so she was entirely useless. Thank you. Let's go to the trailer, I suppose. And talk about it ourselves, alone.
Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here.
I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Oh. Still wondering about that bottle here. Can't really do anything. This is where they had the meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. You always gotta check the trash can at a crime scene. There's always something interesting. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. What's on the documents? Maybe Maya has something to say about these posters. An old movie poster, The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell do samurai sing about? Chopping off heads?
Oh my god! That movie was the best! It's about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know.
Singing Samurai stars. What's next? A ninja ballet? Alright, what about Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer? This poster's quite old.
Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great.
A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? Hort? I don't know if we had this dialogue yet, but I don't really remember any of it. An old movie poster, Dynamite Samurai. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Okay, she doesn't have any comments on that. So what's on the board here? It looks like they were designing a set to the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set cost. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. There's fucking nothing in here, is there? The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. This is around October. The dimming daylight makes it feel like winter's coming. Okay, that was entirely useless and just flavor text, so we'll go back outside Studio 2. And something's been bothering me about this here bented little pike, I guess you could call it. There's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous, which is why I think it might be important. And we can't ask her. Oh, she's gone. Or she just disappeared. Oh, she faded back into existence. She's a ghost, Lord above. So what can we show her that might be interesting? Maybe we can show her something like the scrapbook, maybe. She's not even looking. Okay, hey, you look.
Well, why are you showing that to me, Nick?
I mean, I don't know. Just trying to get somewhere with this. Alright, I guess we're leaving. Back outside Studio 1, I guess, and back to the main gate? I don't know. Maybe back to Wright and Co. offices? Nope. Okay, fuck off then. Detention center, maybe. Okay, never mind. I don't know, maybe there's something we could show her, like, oh, I don't know, the scrapbook. Miss Olbag, what do you think of this?
Think? I'm not in the mood for thinking, thank you very much.
Okay. Same dialogue? Okay. Thanks, you fucking suck. Moving on, moving on. Oh, the employee area. Forgot about this place. Yes, the employee area.
I guess they're not filming today either.
Why would they?
I did want to see them filming just one time.
This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. No, touch it.
Eek! Okay, thanks, Gumshoe.
Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack. I mean, I'm surprised you haven't had a heart attack yet with how much you fucking eat. Wrong voice.
I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me.
Dramatique, indeed. Dramatic, indeed. It's not how you spell dramatic, but we're gonna roll with it.
Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
The plate.
So, you're looking for traces of sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me the testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright.
So, the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills.
Looks like it.
Alright, the investigation. How goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. Some people think we should, switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I kinda feel bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
Speaking of Edgeworth, what about him? How is Edgeworth doing anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room when he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Whoa.
Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth burns himself with coffee like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, crushing paper cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened to that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills. Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right. Sleeping pills updated. Well, thank you, good old Gumshoe. You're one of the few people I actually like in this game. You're not a total cunt all the time. You and Maya, you two are pretty cool. I know I make fun of how much she eats, but she's pretty cool.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so...
What? Why? But WP's innocent.
Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai.
What? No!
Ugh, God, I had to do that, didn't I?
Phew.
Mr. Hammer, I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yeah?
On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too!
What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? And I just default back to fucking Gumshoe, don't I? I'm supposed to be kinda like this. Oh, I guess the rumor must be true then.
The rumor?
Yeah, Miss Vasquez, their producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer.
Doing that voice like tickles my nose. It's weird. Ugh. And she had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently.
Some dirt? What dirt?
Dirt. You know, bad stuff.
I know what dirt means.
About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using that new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? The last episode.
What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai?
I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant.
No!
Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kid shows anymore.
What? Why?
I don't know. It's sad, but that's the way Global Studios decided. Studio policy, why aren't they going to make kid shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget about all this. They want it quiet, you know. Understand?
How could they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai?
It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. Yeah, I was gonna say, they'll move on, man.
No, it can't be true. If the program just ends, I'll be heartbroken for sure.
And they'll get over it. Relax.
Nick, say something.
Yeah, I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. The scrapbook, because, you know, Cody really loves that stuff. Take that! Why do I have to scream, take that, at her face? And this is, a fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it was that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. 5 years ago. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died. It was Hammer's fault.
So someone died?
It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer?
And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
Well, you know Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if the word got out.
I see.
You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, I'll try asking her, if she'll talk. Alright, I'll have to go to Miss Oldbag then, and have to endure her, talking.
What, you're still slinking about? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer.
I actually hear it was due to D. Vasquez, but whatever.
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance.
I would not be surprised if she actually had rabies. But she should be dead, so... I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols.
Nichols?
Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols, that assistant we talked to.
Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man.
Oh, he killed a man, didn't he?
Whippersnappers, dredging up dirt on someone's past like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I have proof, because there's fingerprints on the bottle. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. this here bottle of sleeping pills. Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers, the food?
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, right?
Well, yes, so?
And this is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. He did it.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer, rest your soul.
Miss Oldbag?
Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag.
You're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She had ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio.
I see.
But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
Miss Oldbag.
Hold on a minute.
Poor Miss Oldbag.
Here, take this.
A photograph? Oh, it's the photo of what happened. And there's a guy dead on that spike. Wait a second. This is the
picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell on the flower box fence.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it.
I understand. 5-year-old photo acted to the court record. Shows an accident involving Jack Hammer. Well, that will be very valuable in court, I imagine. Let's, maybe outside Studio 1. I kind of wanted to talk to Dee again. You would talk to her about anything? Nope. Okay. Moving on then. Hiccups. Worst possible time this could happen. Fragging out. I guess we'll go talk to WP then. Nope, never fucking mind then. Not gonna talk to him. God, this is the worst possible time to have hiccups. Sweet Jesus. Fucking hell. That just keeps happening, doesn't it? My God. Keeps going, doesn't it? Alright, moving on. Maybe we'll go back to the employee area. Okay, Jesus.
Detective Gumshoe must have left by now.
He's probably thinking about what to do in tomorrow's trial.
I bet Edgeworth is pretty angry with him.
I suppose so. We'll go to the dressing room, I suppose. It's the only place left to go.
The assistant must have gone off somewhere, and that stuff about Mr. Hammer must come off as a shock to her.
Alright, well, they're all gone, so... go back to the main gate. So... we'll go out to outside Studio 1, and then maybe outside Studio 2. Nope, plug all in. Let's go in the trailer, why not? Nope. Nope, nothing here for us, so... we'll move on to outside Studio 1, so maybe now we can leave. Because I don't see much point to being here anymore. Back to the detention center? Nope. Wright and Co. offices? Nope. I guess we'll just go back to the main gate then. I'm not exactly sure where I'm meant to go here. Monkey. It's a monkey fella, yeah. Tins, that. Monkey fella, yeah. I mean, where else could we go? Could we talk to her about anything? Nope. So what do I do? Outside Studio 1, and then maybe... nope. I don't think there's anything left to examine here. Let me just go back to the main gate. The employee area, perhaps? Is there anywhere else we can go from here? Nope, just the dressing room. We were just there. I don't really think there's anything left for us around here.
Unless there's some vital, crucial piece of information we're missing. Which it doesn't really look like it.
So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to end this episode on a bit of a boring note, but thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to see you guys in the next episode of Ace Attorney. Peace out.